And just like that, the world burst into color all over again. I stroll through woodland paths and grassy fields, inhaling sweet spring air. Carpets of blue, yellow, and white cover the ground. Bluebells, forget-me-nots, buttercups, dandelions, cow parsley, and daisies, as far as the eye can see. I greedily soak in every moment of May, wishing time slowed for just another minute, stopped running so fast, reminding me yet again of the impermanence of being. It's a strange thing to realize that nothing is indeed permanent. I've been toying with this idea in the recent weeks after noticing that, yet again, anxieties over future had overtaken too much space in my mind. I'm at a place in life right now where I'm constantly reassessing values and priorities. You see, there has been so much internal change happening over the recent years, or over a decade really, that sometimes it makes me feel that through all this change I still haven't found the ground to stand firmly on. A few years ago, I was a free spirit, eager to take on the world, dreaming of faraway places and many different lives I could live elsewhere, anywhere but here. Something changed in me though, something so fundamental. My feet felt the earth and my heart found home. I don't want to run anymore, but instead build and grow and see what could become of my life if I give myself a chance to find contentment and stillness. Some would say it's part of growing up, but I don't really believe growing up is a thing. After all, we remain young at heart, even when our bodies inevitably grow old. The impermanence of being. Let me try to convey what I feel a bit more clearly. That is, if I can, as my thoughts at the moment are a jumbled mess. As a young adult in my early 20s, I always had a fear of settling down. I mean, that's what all the self-help books written by very important and successful businessmen tell you to do. Never settle. So I developed a sort of anxiety about things which seemed too permanent to me. A decision made once is a decision made for life. That's what it felt like to me, and of course made me dread taking any action which would be impossible to undo. This caused so much anxiety about the future, and up to this day I lived with it. I always saw life in absolutes. The country I choose to live in, the degree I acquire, the profession, the house I buy, all are for life. Only recently I began to realize that they don't have to be, that you can change your mind and get a new degree when you're much older and still strive and become successful all the same. that there is an unlimited possibility to learn and develop new skills, perhaps even quit and start all over again. That the first home you commit to isn't your last home. Your second home doesn't need to be lost, and neither the third. You can always begin again. This thought became my liberation from anxieties which always made me run. It's so worrying, but also so exciting, simply giving in to seasons of life without the fear of making a permanent mistake. And I know maybe I sound too idealistic, but there are so many examples in life when people at an older age began again. But of course, there are also things, the values which you can choose to commit to, choose to grow and cultivate no matter how difficult it becomes at times. But the thing is, if you want to maintain something for a lifetime, you will have to keep working on it for a lifetime. A house that stands without maintenance for decades begins to deteriorate. A relationship which isn't nourished will begin to fall apart. A plant that doesn't get sun or water will eventually wilt. That's the interesting thing about permanence. It actually only exists while somebody keeps maintaining it. It stops being permanent when we stop seeing it that way and give all the importance to it. So perhaps this is what I want to say. Make that move, get that degree, learn a new skill. Wear a fancy dress for no reason, go on a date, or spend time alone as much as you need to feel yourself again. Work as hard as you can, or do nothing at all for a while. Take a plunge or get some rest. You deserve it. Isn't it wonderful how life can be all or nothing all at once? Amongst all our anxieties and choices, this only life is all we have at the end of the day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.